Dividend investors, bonjour, this is Mike Héroux, founder of Dividend Stocks Rocks, passionate investor, and a guy that found that running was the best antidepressant on the market. Today, I'm taking one step forward to make sure that my children will be rich when they grow up, and that is opening an online brokerage account. You'll be following me today step by step as I'm opening a new TFSA for my children to put money on the side and invest it. The whole purpose here is I know a lot of you are afraid, they're concerned about putting out their information online, and they're not too sure how to open an account and manage it from there. So I'm going to do it step by step for you, and in upcoming videos, you'll see how I invest money in that account monthly for my children. So grab a cup of coffee, take some notes, so grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and roll the intro, and we meet after that. All right, so I hope that you're ready for this. We are currently on the Questrade homepage, and then we're going to open an account. So the first step in opening an account is to decide which type of account you want to open. We have the choice between individual or margin account. Those are basically cash account. Those are taxable accounts. So whenever you put in, if you make money, if you receive dividend or you receive interest income, you will be taxed on it. The next category is individual TFSA account. So the tax-free saving. Basically, whatever you put in, there's no more taxes in it. Whether you make capital gain, dividend income, or interest income. When you withdraw that money, you don't pay taxes either. However, if you have US holdings and they pay dividend, you will have a withholding tax of 15%. So you better call your online broker to make sure that you know about which type of account you want to use. And obviously, the next one is the RRSP account, classic one. Whenever you put money in, you'll get a tax deduction. Whatever happens in the account is tax-free, but the day that you withdraw money from it, you will get taxed as an additional income to your overall income report. So today we're doing a tax-free saving account, and I don't need any other, so I'm just going to click on Open Now. So let's open your new account. This is exciting. So first screen here is to create your user ID. So I'm going to type in my first name here, and then my last name, my email address, and my phone number, and I'm going to click on Continue. Once you click on Continue, you need to create your user ID. So I'm going to decide an ID and a password, and I'm going to type it in a second time. Once you create your user ID and password, now you're going to have security question to make sure that your account is fully secured. So for those who are wondering if it's easy to enter into a brokerage account and then falsified information or withdraw money from your account, you will have several steps of security to make sure that you are safe and your money is safe as well. So I'm going to create that and click on the Continue button right away after. So now that I've created my user access, you can see that my name is over there with my profile, and I already successfully create my user ID, and now I have to build my profile. So I'm going to click right here into personal, and now I'm going to put all my information there. So I'm going to put that on pause for a second and going to try to fill that up. So basically the personal point is to put your name, your number, date of birth, your marital status, if you have, and then they're asking for your address. So basically just to have like a complete profile so they can identify you in the future. Now I'm going to go right here and complete the employment section. So let's take a look at how it is. So as you can see, you'll see if you have the choice between being employed, homemaker, retired, self-employed, whatever. So I'm self-employed. I'm going to pull out all that information. After that, are you employed by a security dealer or stock exchange? Those questions are obviously to know if you are a professional trader or not. So if you're not, the question is obviously no. Are you associated with any of your account reporting insider or a significant shareholder for a publicly traded company? Meaning that if you're a senior VP, a CFO, CEO, stuff like that, they want to know if you have some kind of power over a big company. So imagine that I'm Tim Cook, CEO of Apple. Well, obviously they want to know if I'm trading stocks, Apple stocks, whenever, because there are rules attached to it. So I am not Tim Cook. And are you a foreign, domestic, politically exposed person? So basically, if you are working in another country, or if you're a diplomat or stuff like that, then again, to know if you have any influence over the stock market. So I'm going to fill that information and come back to you in a second. So now we're on step 4 to build my profile, which is the financial profile. So let's take a look at what it is. They're going to ask you for your annual income, your liquid assets. You see assets that are easy to convert into cash. So this means nothing into your RRSP or your pension plan, but if you have investment in a TFSA, so you can withdraw it right away in a cash account or in your saving account at the bank. They want to know about your fixed assets and your liabilities. The reason why they're asking those questions is, there you go, why do we ask? So they're telling you like all the reasons so you can read them, but basically it's not because they want to sell you something, it's required by the law. So they want to make sure that they have all the information possible to make sure that you have the right service and that they are compliant with Canadian laws. So here we go, I'm going to enter that and get back to you in a few seconds. So that was just a one screen where I've looked into everything. Now I'm going to finish my profile and click on citizenship. Obviously where I was born, and then if I was born in the US, I'm not born in the US, I'm not a US person, and then SIN number, obviously I'm not going to disclose that on the internet. So basically you just have to insert that information and then click on the done button, which I'm going to do in the following seconds. As you can see, once you have completed the citizenship, so I have personal, employment, financial, and citizenship all completed. So you can see that my created user ID has been completed, my profile has been completed, and now I'm done to set up the account. Obviously, I just have to look over there, new account, individual TFSA. This is exactly what I want. And you see that I'm still at the beginning of the process, and I need to set up my account now. So let's see how it works. So looking great. Follow these 3 steps to finish opening your account. So let's start with account details. Do you want to trade options? I don't want to trade options on this one. What is the purpose of this account? I want to invest, obviously. And what will be the initial deposit of this account is actually 0. I don't want to put money right away. I'm going to do it as a periodic investment. I'm going to put that money monthly. So we're done. And then consent and communication. Basically, they're asking you if you want to receive documents and everything. So let's read the first one. Questrade may disclose my name. I do not object for you to disclose, and I object for disclosing. I do not object to disclose. And then right here, I want to receive all securities material sent by beneficial owner securities. I want to receive only proxy, and I want to receive security holders material beneficial. So basically, they want to know which type of information you want to receive from the company. So I want to receive everything, which includes the proxy, which are for like if there's a shareholder meeting and they need me to vote for something, I want to be aware of that. And I also want to make sure that I receive the annual statement and all the other information. I would like to receive it in French because I'm French Canadian. You can receive it in English, and understand that the information that Questrade has provided, the information I have provided applies to all securities held in my account. So basically, whenever I have something, if I have shares of Royal Bank, this will apply to shares of Royal Banks. If I have TELUS or BMO or Canadian Pacific Railways and so on, this will always apply for all of them. And I would like to receive them by email because I don't want to receive a ton of paper and it's bad for the environment, obviously. So there you go, I'm done. And now, person with financial interests. As a primary account holder, it's your responsibility to add all person with a financial interest to your account. You can have person with financial interest in any time setting up this account. So basically, if you are investing for someone, so let's say I'm investing for my wife or something like that, that is someone that is an adult, you need to put that information over there. So I don't have any person of interest. So basically the goal is my money that I will invest for my kids later down the road, but I'm basically just saving money, and once they will be adults, they will receive that money and they will do whatever they want with it. So it's kind of a gift, so it's not with a financial of interest. There you go. So I'm done with this part as well, and now I have like the agreement that is popping out right there. So let's start with this as well. So basically those are all the legal paperwork that you need to agree. So you can click on each of them, read everything and understand what's happening over there, and then you click on accept. So I'm going to click on accept on everything, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read everything later on, but you don't want to stare at me for 15 minutes while I'm reading this, right? So let's put it that done, and then I can come back whenever I want to read those. But basically, if you don't agree to those, you cannot open the account. So it's basically, you just have to do it, right? Just gonna, now, as you can see, my account is complete over there, and now I need to e-sign the document. So statement of acceptance, let's take a look at what it looks like for the tax-free saving account. So what loads here is basically the actual paperwork that you want to sign off and complete. So I'm going to take a moment to read it, and I'm going to click on agree and complete the whole form. So I just want to show you that because it's very cool. Whenever you have to put initial or signature, you can just click here, and then they're going to allow you to either draw it, or they're gonna show you like a model. So basically just MH, because those are my initials. So I just have to click on there and the initial is being added automatically. So now we're back up to the main screen. Obviously, I have my answers that have been completed, my statement of acceptance and tax-free saving account application that have been signed, and now it's time to upload my government idea. So I'm just gonna click on it and see how it looks like. Basically, submit a copy of your government issued photo ID that is clearly displayed to your photo, your signature, and is not expired. So let's see an example. So driver license is good, passport is good, permanent residence card or citizenship card. So it's pretty easy. What you can do there is basically take a picture, scan it if you have a scanner, and then you upload the document right there by clicking on the upload button, or you can send it by paper document. So you can like copy the address, mail it, or send it by email if you prefer. So I'm going to do the upload thing. It's going to take me a minute, but for you it's going to be only a few clicks before I'm going back to the other screen. So I'm back after updating my driver license right here, and now the last step here obviously is to fund the account. So Questrade is asking me a minimum of $1,000. Fund your account, so I can do pre-authorized deposit, I can do it with online banking, and track online, and transfer account to Questrade if I have another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my online banking for that operation. So basically what I did to send the money is I selected online banking. The way it works is you had Questrade as a payee. So basically you would like to pay your utility bill, for example, or your MasterCard or your Visa bill. So you just add Questrade, you use your account number as the reference number, and then you just put the $1,000 or whatever the amount that you want to fund the account. You click on pay, and then the money is being sent. And obviously, once you're back here, you said process is complete. Congratulations, you have successfully completed your funding wizard. So basically, everything is done now. I am good to go, and I just have to wait for the money to come in the account. So next video, I'll show you how to set up a monthly investment for that account. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you that have answered all your questions. As you can see, it's quite easy. It's also super safe. And if you want to help me out, I'm going to put my Questrain affiliate link at the bottom of this video, so you can use my link, get $50 trade free. So your first $50 of trades are free for you. And obviously I'm going to make a small commission out of it. So thank you for watching. And in the meantime, for the next video, stay invested.